Good morning. It's a beautiful morning. But it's close to -30, which actually isn't that cold, but still leads to trouble. We can't get her on the truck. She's a frozen jack. Had the torch on there for a while. Nope. She's really froze. Don't know where. Could be there. Could be down below. Let me heat this whole area. Probably through the top. That's usually where the rainwater leaks in. Had the torch on there for a good 10 minutes now. These bearings in these things are real shitty too. Jesus Christ. She's froze. Can't get all the way around the front. Ah, yes. Still stiffer than shit when it moves. Some more weasel piss. Weasel piss 40. Displaces water. Not the best stuff in the world, but it works. Probably freeze up again when I get it on there. She's on there. It's a beautiful day out here. Look at that. We got 3 lights out. Pretty much all at once. Non-stop changing these lights. They're junk. Warm her up a bit. Try not to burn any holes in her. Hopefully makes her come out a little easier. Yeah. The problem with these, whoever wired this, well, I know who wired it. The shop that wired it did not leave enough slack. I've changed this one at least once before already. Maybe twice. This might be, yeah, might be my 3rd time. It's actually warming up not too bad today. It's probably -15 and no wind. So that might be a little colder than -15 yet, but it's actually not bad working in the sun here. Off the soldering iron. Shitty job, but it'll do. Again, this is not the way to do it. I'm just doing it because it's one of them days. At least I soldered it and didn't just twist the wires together. This wiring job was well done. Used Arctic wire and everything. But problem is they didn't really design it to be able to change lights all the time. Maybe they didn't know these lights would burn out so often. These are your typical Kenworth, you know, well, I guess generic lights they use on trucks. But man, do they burn out a lot. So what I'm saying is everything's well built, but these lights are shit. So I don't have the supplies. I got 3 lights burnt out. I'm going on a road trip tomorrow. I just want to get them done. So that's why I'm kind of doing this bush fix job here. Almost sure it's that one. Of course, when I go to change it, it's working. This thing's been on and off for a couple months probably. This little plastic scraper actually works really good for this. Those connectors actually didn't seem to be in there that good. One looked a little corroded. That could be the problem, but while she's out, we're replacing it. Look at that. Brand new light. It's got a chrome ring. It looks really nice. But they don't last. But I only use 2 or 3 wires, so we'll figure it out. I think I might need 1 zip tie when this is all done. Even though every time I put those on there, I can't seem to change the next light. Even if you try to leave it loose, it's too tight. So it's kind of a fine line between not having enough zip ties and having your wires flopping all over the place and getting damaged, and having too many zip ties and having it too tight. And on this particular truck with this stiff Arctic wiring, it seems to be a really fine line. I'm a sucker for zip ties. They're not flopping around really at all, but it just looks better with the zip tie on it. Well, it seems like a guy ends up with a lot of garbage. Bit of a mess there. Anyway, lights are all done. But it's kind of sunny out, so you won't really be able to see them. But I'm going to brag about my lights and show you later on at night. Talking about these lights burning out all the time, look at that. I changed that one, and that one's burnt out. And I swear the center one wasn't burnt out. Here we go again. I swear I didn't change the wrong one. But when we checked them, they were all working. Hello.
Hey Jason, it's Dave calling.
Hey Dave.
How are you?
Oh, not bad. Just working on my wiring, changing lights here on my truck.
All right.
Yeah, you?
Making progress, eh?
Yeah, well, I changed one because it was intermittent.
Yeah.
And I swore it was the right one because it was working when I went to check them.
Yeah.
So I didn't know for sure. And it turns out the one beside it is burnt out too, but these friggin' cheap aftermarket lights on this deck burn out all the time.
Yeah, are they LED?
Yeah.
So I was reading about a guy that was talking about LEDs, and he said that when you read into the specs on Amazon, some of the LEDs you buy there for automotive purpose have mean time between failure between 50 and 100 hours.
You know, I am running out of time. I've got to be in town for a couple appointments. That is going to be a bitch to tape up properly with that spare tire in the way under there. I don't know if you can see this, but it's really hard to get both hands in there. So, I'm going to have to lower the spare tire down. Take care of that later. She's all lit up. I love lights. Need more. They're all working for the next day or so until they burn out again. Hey dogs. Off. Off. Little puppy. Check the streets.